In the rich tapestry of Greek mythology, woven with threads of valor, tragedy, and destiny, the tale of Cadmus stands as a testament to the spirit of a man driven by purpose and plagued by fate. Born to Agenor, the king of Tyre, and Telephassa, Cadmus was not merely a prince but a man destined for greatness, albeit entwined with trials that would echo through the annals of history. His journey began not with a grand quest or glorious ambition, but rather with the simple act of searching for his sister Europa, who had been abducted by Zeus, the king of the gods. Leaving the comforts of his homeland behind, Cadmus set forth into the unknown, armed only with his determination and a longing to reclaim what was lost. Through valleys lush with wildflowers and over rugged mountains that pierce the heavens, he traveled, seeking the counsel of the Oracle of Delphi. Upon reaching the sacred site, he prayed fervently, asking the goddess Apollo for guidance. The oracle's words, cryptic yet powerful, resonated in his heart. "Follow a heifer that will lead you to a land where you shall found a great city." Thus, with a heart full of hope, Cadmus embarked on a new path, one that would redefine his destiny. As fortune would have it, he encountered a magnificent heifer, a creature of beauty and grace, wandering freely in the meadows. Cadmus followed her through forests and across rivers until she finally laid down in a fertile valley, rich with promise and potential. Here, on this land that would one day flourish as Thebes, he felt a deep connection, as though the earth itself welcomed him. Inspired, Cadmus set about laying the foundations of a city that would stand the test of time, but the gods, it seemed, had other plans in store. To honor his journey and the land he intended to cultivate, Cadmus sent his men to fetch water from a nearby spring, yet fate intervened once more. The spring was guarded by a fearsome dragon, a creature of chaos and destruction, the offspring of Ares, the god of war. Fierce and relentless, the dragon attacked Cadmus's men, devouring them in a frenzy of scales and fangs. But Cadmus, driven by a blend of courage and desperation, confronted the beast himself. The clash was titanic, reverberating across the valley like thunder, with Cadmus wielding his sword and the dragon coiling and striking with ferocity. In that moment of combat, as the sun dipped low and the shadows lengthened, Cadmus emerged victorious, having slain the dragon. Yet victory came at a cost, for in his triumph he felt a twinge of loss, a weight of sorrow for the lives taken and a hint of darkness settling within his heart. But Cadmus's trials did not end there. Guided by the goddess Athena, he was instructed to sow the dragon's teeth into the earth, a seemingly strange act that would lead to astonishing consequences. As he buried the teeth, from the soil emerged armed warriors, the Sparti, who sprung forth like a harbinger of chaos and war. In a moment of confusion and terror, the warriors turned on each other in a frenzy, their loyalty divided by their very creation. Only 5 survived, and these 5 warriors pledged their loyalty to Cadmus, becoming the stalwart defenders of the city he had founded. The Sparti were more than mere soldiers. They were a manifestation of Cadmus's own struggles, born from chaos, forged in the fires of conflict, and bound by a destiny entwined with the land itself. As Thebes flourished, Cadmus ruled with wisdom, nurturing the people and fostering culture and prosperity. Yet, the shadow of his past loomed ever present. His life was marked by a series of trials and tragedies, notably the wrath of Hera, who held a grudge against him for slaying her sacred dragon. In her fury, she turned Cadmus's life into a cycle of loss, culminating in the death of his beloved wife Harmonia, a union blessed by the gods, yet cursed by their capriciousness. The grief of losing Harmonia, a woman of grace and strength, haunted Cadmus as he wandered the very streets of Thebes he had built with hope. In his sorrow, he sought solace, seeking the favor of the gods, hoping for a reprieve from the pain that enveloped him like a cloak. But the gods remained indifferent to his pleas, and the weight of his actions, both noble and tragic, bore down on him. In time, Cadmus and Harmonia were transformed into serpents, a fate decreed by the gods, perhaps a symbol of their eternal bond or a punishment for the turmoil that had followed him. The transformation was not one of despair, but a final release from the trials of mortal life. It is said they slithered into the depths of the earth, where they would find peace, entwined forever in a dance of love that transcended life and death. Thus, the story of Cadmus became a narrative of resilience, reflecting the intricacies of human experience, where joy and sorrow intermingle, and the pursuit of destiny is fraught with challenges that shape us. In the end, Cadmus is remembered not just as the founder of Thebes, but as a symbol of the human spirit, resilient in the face of adversity, forever etched in the annals of Greek mythology. A hero whose trials are a reminder of our shared journey through life, with all its triumphs and tribulations.